What's up? Welcome back to another episode of TechCast Show, where we take all the latest tech news, leaks, rumors, put them all into a show for your entertainment, half an hour to an hour, depending on how we're feeling on the day. How are you doing today, Stefano?
Well, good, because I just got my MacBook back from repair. I sent it off on Tuesday, so that only took 3 days. That was pretty fast, like really fast. I expect 2 weeks.
Yeah, they do it really quickly, so they do.
I'm so glad that Ireland finally got the mail in.
Oh yeah, it's way handy.
Oh, that's probably why. It's probably because we got mail in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
this feels like a toy now. For the audio listeners, I'm holding up my old Canon 80 or 70D, not my old AD.
80, 77.
Today, finally upgrade to the ACD from the 700D, and yeah, I think this is just going to become my vlog camera, my dedicated vlog camera from now on.
Yeah, it's still a decent camera, so.
Oh, it's still a decent camera, but I'm happy.
Oh, the ADD is much better.
Yeah, the autofocus is.
Oh yeah, I've heard the autofocus, and them are great.
Yeah.
One thing I can never get right on my Sony camera, is manual focus, because I want to get really close-up shots of things, but I can never get it to focus. Yeah. I don't know if it's just that because the lens doesn't have manual focus, or because I can't figure it out on the camera.
It's because the lens isn't a manual focus. Now, if it's a touch screen A7R, no, the A7R2 doesn't have that. Yeah, it doesn't have touch screen. You can't just tap to focus like on a Canon camera.
Yeah, and then the newer Sonys that came out last year or this year, whenever they came out.
Even the A7 III has it, like. So yeah, it really depends on what you're looking for out of a camera.
Yeah.
I was just looking for good autofocus, and just.
I like Canon's.
Yeah, like if you've seen my last video, there's the beforehand and afterhand shot. I don't have like log profiles on the camera, but I can push the color grade so far. It is just not even a joke.
Oh god, yeah. I have the next, I hopefully will be recording a new video in the next week for WWDC this year.
Yeah.
If that gets done, it'll be in the description, hopefully. That's if it gets done. I'm also thinking, well, I have another video that I recorded a few months ago. I think even before Christmas. It's that long. Like, I'm still looking for music, free copyright music. But I'm just thinking how the color grade. I always have to do such a heavy color grade on my footage for my Sony.
I mean, if you want, you can send over the footage to me every time you do a video, and I'll color grade it for you and send it back for you if you want.
No, that's grand. I like the editing process, but it's always such a heavy process. Well, not process, grade that I have to do. But anyway, that was a. Oh yeah, I was wondering whether to post that with the new video this week now. Or
I mean, more videos are always welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting into WWDC.
Yeah. Enough about camera gear, because no one wants to hear about me discuss camera gear. Predictions for iOS. We'll start with iOS and work our way, because iOS needs the most love this year. Well, not most love, but one of the most.
iOS, iPadOS, same difference.
Well, the thing is, with iPadOS, it only gets iOS features 2 years after iOS gets them. So, like, we can just talk about iOS. Yeah. So,
yeah.
What do you think of iOS?
Yeah, I have a couple of features from Android that I want on iOS, because I have an S10 Plus.
Ooh, Tracer.
Just one second. Let me get my notes up so I should have had these open already, but
yeah, in the meantime, it's just it's weird how I want to touch on macOS for a minute there. macOS works really well for streaming. And this is off topic again, off topic of WWDC, but I have to bring it up. I was using this camera and my MacBook, like MacBook microphones. Say that 10 times fast in the mirror. The audio turned out really well, pretty much almost as good as my Zoom mic. So,
oh yeah, that as well. I want to get a mic. I sent you, what was it? The Beacon?
Yeah,
It's called. I want it so bad, and I love the mic aesthetic. Having the mic on the desk in the video, I just love that aesthetic. So I think I might get one of those.
It is great, yeah. I just have my I have my microphone. I can show the video podcast listener or watchers. That's pretty much the setup I have going at the moment for recording. So the microphone is sort of just off camera in front of me there, and I just talking to it like a shotgun mic.
Okay, so here's the list, but I'll only say one or two because I want to keep them for the video.
Yeah,
But they're all pretty old Android features. So even though I've gone on about how much split view multitasking is not great on a phone, it is still handy to have every now and then.
Yeah,
Maybe just have the option there and just let people turn it on and off.
options are good. I can respect that.
The other one I really would love is the average time it'll take to charge to 100%.
This is why I only need to charge my phone for like 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's what I use to charge with MagSafe. Actually, my one, I have the 120 watt one with my MacBook.
Is a
40 watt?
No, it's the 96 watt brick.
Oh.
I charged my phone with a 96 watt brick.
I charged mine with 120 with MagSafe, so.
That's safe? Probably not. But
I'd say the MagSafe limits it to 20 watts, whatever the max is MagSafe allows.
yeah, that's pretty much it, I'd say. But what do you think that they'll announce? What's the big thing they'll announce at WWDC? Because they have the hybrid approach this time. And it's basically a big Apple Watch party. Apple's inviting a bunch of people to come, bring their snacks, and watch the event on a television.
When you said Apple Watch, I took it literally, like as in the Apple Watch.
Oh, it's a watch party. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's. They're doing hybrid now. I wonder, is it just because COVID is basically over in inverted commas, or is it just because they're like, maybe they have something they want to show on stage?
No, that everyone's not understanding this. The people that are going to this event are literally just going to be watching the same recorded event we are, but it's going to be them watching it on a television in the Steve Jobs theater. What's the point in that? Instead of watching it at home.
But what's the point in that? The whole point in going there is so it's live.
That's everyone's not understanding that.
That's not even hybrid. It's just you're watching it over there instead of at home on your couch, eating stuff in your face with popcorn.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's not even like, I'd understand if it was like, okay, if you want to come to this event, we'll do a live keynote and they'll watch a recorded keynote or whatever. That's fine. But like, no, it's literally just a big watch party. It's literally just them going to the Steve Jobs theater.
And don't they have to pay?
On the television.
Huh? Don't they have to pay to like go over there?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
And you have to get selected out of a lottery to go watch an Apple event on a television.
They're probably just experimenting with something.
I think it's more so oh, we've been at this for 2 years. We're bored. Let's try do something new.
Maybe as well.
I really don't care. I just don't want it to.
Just once we can watch it at home.
Yeah, that's all I want. Because I'm not going to Apple Park just to watch an event on a television. I'm sorry, but I'm not that bad.
If they paid all expenses, maybe I'd go.
I wouldn't even do that. Because if I was going to it, I'd want to get a video out of it. I'd want to be able to, do the WWDC, the week-long event. I'd want to film that and all that.
Isn't it a week long, this thing? Oh, excuse my language.
What's funny is it's not even, it's so funny. The event, they're going there to literally watch 2 things on a television. Then they're all being told to go home and do the rest of WWDC from home.
Oh, so they're not even staying for the whole week?
No, they're just going there for 2 hours to watch 2 events and going home on a television.
What is the, I swear, what is the point in this? They have to be thinking of something they're going to do differently. Has to be. Why would they make people pay just go watch something on the screen?
I
Like,
don't
they
know.
could just if they really want to do that, put it on Apple TV and charge a fee for it.
No, don't do that. I'm not paying to watch an Apple event. I'll just go watch someone else's live reaction of it.
Like, well, what I meant by that was the people that get invited, but then that'll make even less sense. But like I don't this
they're literally paying for their tickets to go. They're paying for food on the day in that overpriced Apple Park campus. They're probably going to buy a bunch of t-shirts and merch, which are overpriced. They're probably going to end up having to buy hotel tickets. And they're probably going to have to buy plane tickets just for one day.
Are they US only, the invites? Like, are they like only people from the US?
No. If you're registered as a developer or as a student, if you're registered as a developer, go as a developer or student, but it's not the same as just going to a regular WWDC,
Yeah, it's like a regular WWDC, like at least there's hands-on and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'd be very interested to go to a regular WWDC keynotes if it meant, I get hands-on with the hardware and the software straight away.
Yeah, like what that would be better. They keep the current way they do the edited version and then live stream it on the website for everyone else.
Yeah, and then do a live keynote, like a briefing. It's basically
and just do a live keynote. Yeah, and just do like a live keynote for the people they invite and let them do hands-on. And then it's just I guess
ask questions and do that kind of thing. And it's basically a press briefing at that point.
Yeah, we'll just do that basically.
WWDC does not need to be in person.
No, with the one in June doesn't, because it's no hardware usually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just software, so that does not need to be in person. I can understand them taking that blended approach, whatever, in person for the keynote, then go home for the rest of it, whatever. It has to be cheaper.
Yeah, hopefully it is cheaper. Like, I swear, oh my god,
they're probably spending over $1 billion just renting out that theater to actually run the event.
Probably. Oh my gosh, I don't think it's worth it. I'd be surprised if anybody does it next year if they do it again, or even in September if they do it again. I'd be surprised if anybody goes.
No, it's a different story in September, because if they do that, they'll invite the press to come in and actually get footage hands-on with the products.
Did they do that last year and the year before?
No, what they did was they actually just sent out review units when the review units go out. So there wasn't actually a straight after the event hands-on type thing.
Yeah. But what would we asked what would you expect to come at it? So to get back onto that question.
Yeah, we probably should before my internet cracked out.
For what do you want on iOS? I have a whole list, but I want to keep most of it for my video.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want out of iOS. Like, it's pretty much perfect. Give it macOS Big Sur icons. That's what. Just give it macOS Big Sur icons. A little icon redesign. It's not a lot, but it's just a little one here and there to shut everyone else up.
Just make it all what you call it, not universal.
Yeah, that's essentially all you have to do.
Consistent across the board.
Yeah,
That's yeah. iPad OS. Now that
yeah. That
there's a load of stuff.
yeah.
There's a load of stuff for that.
Yeah,
Basically,
like,
get Mac OS and iPad OSify it.
like in my iPad here, I bought a budget iPad just because iPad OS is shite. There's nothing this can't do that the iPad. Well, there's nothing this can do that the iPad Pro can't do.
Yeah.
Unless it's not the M1 chip.
Yeah. Oh, and then they put the M1 chip in the Air as well. So like,
Pro apps, giving the Pro apps to the iPads that are compatible with the Magic Keyboard.
yeah, we'd hope so. I'd love that because. But the other thing is, why would they do that with the Air? Shouldn't that be
it's compatible with the Magic Keyboard, so theoretically it would be the best experience. Don't give them the iPad Mini, but give them to the iPad Air and the iPad Pro, the more expensive iPads.
I guess, but then the iPad Air could just use LumaFusion. The Pros could use Apple software.
Yeah.
Because Apple might even limit. What will Apple limit it, or they go all out like LumaFusion did?
No, like I think they would go all out. Like my goal for Final Cut would be, okay, to make Final Cut work, you have to. Where's the Pro? Here it is. You have to connect a Magic Keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard, or a physical, like you have to have a physical keyboard and physical mouse.
Yeah.
Or universal control to make it work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that'd be so good as just even a second monitor.
Yeah.
Just to have open files and even just have multiple Final Cut windows, different libraries, different projects. Yeah. That'd be nice. Oh, my ankle.
Don't hurt yourself. We don't have insurance. Yeah. Well, I don't care if you hurt yourself. I'm not.
Yeah, Pro apps, like put Final Cut, put like we've been saying for the past 2 years, put Final Cut, put Logic, put Motion, put all that stuff on it, Backstage and all that.
Interactive widgets. That's what I want in iOS. That's the last thing I need. Interactive widgets.
That will probably be the headlining one of iOS 16.
Even if it's just that I can, change the podcast I'm listening to, or change or play and pause.
And literally, that's all I want. That's all literally I want as well.
Give me.
So irritating that when I click.
Yeah.
First of all, there's nothing there to do that, so obviously you can't do it. But when I click on a podcast, it opens up the episode. Actually, it doesn't even open up the episode. It just opens up. Or does it? No, it does. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah, but even give me that interface.
Yeah.
On a widget, so I can pause and I can increase volume and do all that.
Yeah, the whole interface of the music player and the podcast player, that same interface. Just literally cut off the art and just put in the player.
That's literally all you have to do. I don't know. It's just
there's a reason they're doing that, and it's obviously to have updates for the future. But people are saying it's going to happen last year, but it's probably still not going to happen this year as well.
Now there was rumors that a bunch of features that were supposed to come out last year were shelved for this year. So
one of them
might happen. It might happen.
What features were? I've forgotten those. What ones were they?
I don't know. There was some multitasking things and a few things like that that were supposedly coming out, but we never really know what's going to happen with DubDub. We never actually know.
Yeah.
So
Like, look what happened to John Prosser with the Apple Watch and Pro apps.
yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. So it is. I won't be upgrading my iPad anyways anytime soon because I still have this thing and it still works.
Is that the 3, the 2, or the 4?
The 2. It still works. I still use it every day.
What do you use it for?
Audiobooks, dedicated music player, web browser, camera, everything.
Interesting.
I also have this to go in the collection as well that I showed off a while ago.
Oh yes, your first gen. First gen, isn't it? Touch.
Touch, yeah. So I'm slowly building out the collection.
Yeah, I need to build out mine. Ow.
I also
sorry.
Well, go ahead.
The one thing about WWDC is they're making it an event over the 6th to the 10th. Are they going to have multiple streams, or is it just?
No, so the 6th to the 10th is usually what it is. It's the week-long event where developers can learn how to program in Swift, use the new iOS development kits, the SDKs, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially it's just a week-long thing for them to decide. Oh, yeah, we can teach how to do this. We can teach how to do this. It's basically some training course.
I thought they stopped that with the pre-recorded events. Did they still do that with the other?
It's free for anyone to access. It's free for anyone to access on the developer app. You just need a developer account.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Jesus, the spam. Seeing something here. I don't know. But yeah, it's good, you know, what's happening with the iOS side of things. I can't even say I want stuff for WatchOS. WatchOS is pretty much perfect.
Yeah, my watch, the battery life's gone to shit. It seems that my watches, the batteries last on them 3 years, exactly 3 years. The same thing happened with my Series 1. When it's coming up to the Series 4 release, the battery went to shite.
Yeah,
Series 4 now has gone to shite battery a few days ago.
Yeah, because if I look here, because you can check this apparently, I can check it on my watch, but I can't check it on my iPad. My Series 4 is at 80% battery capacity.
Mine's
it's pretty. My watch lasts long enough to get me through the day, but if I'm doing a lot of activity tracking that day, it's pretty much fucked.
Yeah, my watch, it only lasts me a few hours. Like I don't even do anything with it. I just leave it on my wrist.
Yeah, I think you're just heavy on your technology.
I used to have to charge it every 2 days.
Oh, strange.
Now it's like every few hours.
Sure, it could be worse. On the right side, your watch hasn't blown up on your wrist yet.
Where is that battery thing?
You go into settings, scroll down to battery, scroll down, battery health.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with macOS because the last.
Oh, mine's at 82.
That's weird. But the last time I really did something with macOS was Big Sur. That's the last time I noticed a big change. So, what can they do with the next version of macOS?
Probably nothing, to be honest. There's probably not much more they can do, to be honest.
We're in for a year.
Probably like AR, VR headset or whatever.
Yeah. More optimizations, and they'll change Safari again.
Yeah, they just keep trying to find ways to change stuff around. There's no major like additions they can make to it, really.
No, I just want to see refinements. That's all I want.
Actually, no, there is. I'd like a little bit more customizability, as in things like, the way the little buttons, the little circles at the top of every window, like your minimize, your all that. And the quit button, all that. If you like be able to like make them bigger, change the color of them and stuff like that.
This is Apple we're talking about.
I know, because but even for probably even people that like need glasses or older people, it'd be nice to be able to make those buttons bigger and easier to click as well for them.
It would actually, yeah.
So making it customizable like Windows, you can customize it a little bit. You can customize it a little bit more.
That would be nice.
Actually, I have to get that. There's an app for live wallpapers when I get it for this.
Huh.
I have a live wallpaper on my Windows computer. That Windows computer has not come back yet. We remember, I don't know if I mentioned in the podcast a couple of weeks ago. Don't know if we recorded a couple of weeks ago.
Huh. Yeah.
The computer I took off my brother. Did I mention this to you that I took?
No, you didn't. No.
Okay, so my brother got a new computer last year. He owed me money because he borrowed money from me to buy the computer.
Yeah.
And I decided to take his older computer, his older gaming computer, and knock some of the money off the thing. And a few weeks after I started using it, it just refused to turn on.
So off and on again.
Yes, multiple times. I tried checking the RAM. I tried checking the cooler and everything. The only thing. So we decided to give it to a guy to look at, and he still hasn't. And a couple of weeks ago, he said he has to go and check if it's the CPU or the motherboard, and then go and check if you have to replace either of those and how much that's going to cost, or if it's a repair cost or just a replacement cost.
Yeah.
Still haven't gotten a price. He says and contacted us. I'm like, oh God, it's for me a couple €100.
Not worth it, trust me.
I wanted it to play games on because the games I want to play are not on Mac OS. So
yeah, I mean, Jesus, the lag on this phone. I'm going to kill it.
What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
Oh, every single time I'm on WhatsApp and there's the message with a bunch of photos, the phone just absolutely craps out.
Interesting. That's 12.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know.
Maybe you just need to reinstall WhatsApp.
I might have to, yeah. But sure. That's another task for another day. This has been a productive episode of TechCast. We're an hour in. This is going to be a fun edit, considering all the dropouts. My name is Conor. This was Stefano. And we will catch you next episode of TechCast. See ya.